ICE raids getting increasingly disturbing, and it's all on camera. Ever wondered what happens when federal agents hit the streets? Over the last month, the US has seen multiple ICE raids across different neighborhoods, from mothers getting arrested in front of their kids.
All right. Listen.
To open exchanges of gunfire in the streets.
Raise your hands! Raise your hands!
You can be sure that things on the scene could get very ugly, and today we'll be walking through the raw, unfiltered footage captured during these raids. The most popular raid in recent times happened in the city of Worcester, Massachusetts, and what happened there will horrify you. The ICE raided one of the neighborhoods in Worcester, and they attempted to detain a woman and her child, but the entire neighborhood staged an unplanned protest, trying to stop the ICE agents from taking the woman and her daughter. This is where it gets disturbing. The daughter was reported to be just 16 years old, but the ICE did not seem to care, harassing the little girl and slamming her face into the ground as she tried to resist their forceful arrest of her mother. A question that undoubtedly comes to mind is whether the ICE aims to protect citizens after all. Because apparently, the line between law enforcement and intimidation that has always been known to be blurred is now full-fledged non-existent. This raid is part of something bigger. Ever since January 2025, ICE has ramped up operations, arresting thousands across different cities. Trump has a literal target of 3,000 arrests per day. And this next raid is at a car wash where things got physical fast. It shows how quickly things can go out of control when power is abused. This was part of a two-day raid on a local car wash. It started when one of the workers spotted a suspicious SUV pulling up to the car wash. He spotted two ICE agents coming down from the car and immediately smelled trouble, so he ran for it.
Car wash employees. Here we see one try to jet off immediately as he spots the agents, sending other workers running in panic.
The owner of the car wash was left devastated after multiple raids and was forced to close down her business, as most of her workers were too scared to come to work. Before that, she had a news interview where she defended her workers who were detained by the ICE, claiming that they are suffering, and they do not even have as much as a ticket.
I am frustrated because these guys that they picked up are good gentlemen. They don't have so much as a ticket, and their families are suffering.
Reports say that she was never given a warrant by the IDE before the search. So here's the question. If there is no warrant, no violent history, and no due process, then what exactly is being enforced? And just when you think it couldn't get more puzzling, ICE agents in San Francisco took things a step further, pulling people out of a courthouse and placing them in handcuffs. These people simply showed up for a hearing with an immigration judge. Little did they know that they would be picked up and detained after just seeing a judge. As we just saw, protesters and activists outside the courtroom were furious and tried to push back against ICE from making the arrests. The scene turned ugly pretty fast, as we had protesters climbing the SUVs and ICE agents swinging batons. ICE posted this clip themselves, saying the protesters were assaulting them. But the footage also shows the crowd just trying to stop a detainee from being taken. Reports say assaults on ICE agents are up 700% this year, and you can see why tensions are high. The San Francisco courthouse isn't the only court to witness an ICE raid. The same thing happened in New York.
Yes, but I just hold on. Wait, I have the right for due process, don't I? So why are you grabbing me like this?
Just remember, you have the right to remain silent. You don't have to say anything. You don't have to answer questions. You don't have to give out.
It will never make sense that people are being arrested just moments after walking out of a hearing before an immigration judge. Think about that. They followed the process, showed up to court, and the moment they stepped outside, agents were waiting. But the crackdown isn't limited to courtrooms. It's spilling into everyday places too. In California, one raid went down right outside a Home Depot, and what happened there raised even more eyebrows.
No! Man! Man! Don't resist! Man! What? He's a U.S. citizen!
During this raid, there was a man named Jose Castillo who kept screaming that he was a U.S. citizen while running away from the ICE. But the ICE agents chased and detained him because he slashed the tire of one of their cars. He was thrown to the floor and ended up in a wrestle with some ICE agents. And of course, they rough-handled him.
This was a guy who said he was a U.S. citizen fleeing from federal agents after they say he slashed the tires on one of their vehicles. You'll see him running away. He then gets taken to the ground and he tangles with agents while he's on the ground. It appeared he kind of lunged at one of them, and you'll see the aftermath of that. Take a look at this picture right here. Those federal agents ended up macing that man in his face, took him into custody and took him away. His wife was...
This is what his heartbroken wife had to say about the situation. ICE claims to be targeting criminal aliens, but the majority of the people who have been harassed are nothing but innocent citizens. Like random arrests that go on the street, like in the case of a certain Christopher Martinez, who tried to call his wife to help with a means of identification, but he was not privileged to do so.
No, I don't have anything. You don't have any driver's license at all? No. Where's your ID? Right now, I don't. Pull him out. Alrighty, step out of the car. Keep your hands where I can see them, please. You're going to be detained, okay? Yeah. I was on the phone with my wife. I got you. You're just detained right now, okay? Keep twisted. I got it. You got it? Yep.
My husband was just kidnapped. They didn't tell me where they're taking him. They didn't ask him for identification. They wouldn't let me near him. And they're threatening me. They're threatening to...
Next up is an even more intense case. ICE agents were questioning a woman down in Chelsea and were asking her for some ID. The woman locked her car and refused to open up. Instead, she asked them to show her a search warrant first. The agents got mad and smashed the window of her car and opened the door through the broken glass.
Deme la orden. Dele la orden.
No, pues no me voy a bajar.
Entonces le digo.
Si no me baja, si no,
No,
me,
you
no,
know?
ahí deja que lo revienten.
No,
ahí.
if it's against... No! Oh, no way! You guys cannot take her! Just because you guys want
No te preocupes, Karen, no te preocupes. Tranquilo. Tranquila, mamá.
You guys are up for
Háblale a Ulises.
You act like you wouldn't have kids!
The aggressiveness and sheer evil that is these ICE raids are doing much greater bad to society than the US government thinks. Families are being torn apart, children are being traumatized, small businesses are closing, and a lot of people are beginning to lose trust in the system. But just when you think it couldn't get any more extreme, this next scene proves otherwise. A young man tries to flee after spotting ICE agents storming the block. What follows is chaos. He runs, desperate to escape, But they chase him through alleyways, and then the unthinkable happens. He's shot.
Got a backpack on, ball cap, male Hispanic with a goatee. We're gonna step out with him coming up on the force here in a moment.
He's gonna freak.
Just pull in front of him, block him. Block him, so we can't
I can't run the guy over.
Okay.
You better stop.
He's going northbound, Get on the ground! Go up! Get on the ground! You alright?
Yeah, I'm good.
Don't move! Get your hand behind your back! The hand behind your back! All of them! Okay, shots fired. Guns right here.
We got it.
A bystander's distant phone camera captures the moment they close in. This isn't just law enforcement. This is something else entirely. And it's all on tape.
He's going northbound! Get on the ground! Go up! Get on the ground! You alright?
And just moments later, another situation escalates. This time, it's a man sitting in his car, refusing to step out. He asks a simple question. Can you call your supervisor? But that question doesn't sit well with the ICE agents.
Step out of the car, I will.
Hey. Can you call your supervisor? Huh? Can you call your supervisor?
Alright, go for it. Exit the vehicle now! Exit the vehicle! Put your hands behind your back! Hands behind your back! What's wrong with you?
And you sit there wondering, when did it get this bad? When did asking for your rights become a threat? When did not stepping out fast enough become grounds for assault? But not everyone went down quietly. In one neighborhood raid, ICE officers stormed the block and swarmed anyone who looked like they didn't belong. That's when they busted into a home. But this time, the man wasn't having it, pulling out a knife against them.
Shots fired. We have one suspect down.
And in some cases, fleeing the border isn't a joke, it's survival. One clip shows a group of migrants sprinting through a desert near the southern border, ICE vehicles tailing them from behind.
Bella.
Sir, Worcester 10, you're 20.
US 83 southbound. 22 spikes, too much traffic.
Sir, 127, go ahead, 1022 on the spikes, 1027.
1050.
I'm gonna hold traffic here at the intersection.
Hey! Stand up! Hey! Stand up!
No matter where you stand on the issue, real-life people are facing the heat of the consequences. And by the looks of things, we are just getting started. If this is what law enforcement looks like today, we need to start asking harder questions. Share this video, leave a comment, and don't forget to subscribe, because the more eyes on the truth, the harder it becomes to ignore.